Hello everyone, today I'm taking you to one of the most extraordinary place not just in Thailand but in the whole world. This is not a place, not a temple and not a museum in usual sense. This is the Santury of Truth in Pattaya, a place where art, philosophy, religion and human belief comes together in a way that feels almost unreal. From the moment you see it, you realize this is not just a tourist attraction, it is an idea carved into wood. From Bangkok, we took a bus to reach to Pattaya. After reaching Pattaya, straight we went for the Sanctuary of Truth. It is located along the coastline of Pattaya. The Sanctuary of Truth rises directly from the earth and faces the sea, standing tall against the skyline, something pulled straight out of the mythology. It looks ancient, but it is still being built. It looks fragile, but it has stood strong for decades. And most astonishing of it, it's made of entirely of wood without use of metal nails. In this video, I will take you through the history, the meaning, the architecture, the carving, philosophy behind every corner, and the experience of visiting this incredible place. So stay with me because this is not just a walkthrough, this is a journey into belief, craftsmanship, and human imagination. After we reach the Sanctuary of Truth, we purchase our tickets at the entrance. Even you can purchase online. The wooden towers already rising ahead of us like silent witness. With the tickets in hand, there was no rush, no loud excitement, just a quiet pull forward. We walked through slowly, stepping past the threshold, leaving behind the ordinary noise of Pattaya and entering a space where every carved figure seems to watch, waiting for us to notice, to pause, and to understand that this was not just a visit but the beginning of an excellent experience. It is always advisable to bring your identity card like passport or any other ID card because there is a notice outside of the ticket counter that ID card is mandatory. Even though they are not checking, but by chance if they will check, then it would be a problem because you would be traveling from that far like Phuket or some place and you don't have your ID card, then it might be a problem. So always it is advisable to carry your identity card. As you approach the Sanctuary of Truth, the first thing that strikes you is its sheer scale. The structure is massive, towering over the surrounding landscape, yet it blends beautifully with nature. The sea stretches endlessly behind it. The wind carries the smell of salt and wood, and the sounds of wave mixes with the quiet rhythm of construction tools because yes, the sanctuary is still under construction even today. The building stands at over 100 meters tall, and no matter how many photos or videos you have seen before, nothing truly prepares you for seeing it in person. The entire structure is intricately carved from base to the very top, with not a single plain surface. Every inch tells a unique story. Unlike many tourist spots that feel rushed or commercial, the Sanctuary of Truth feels so calm, thoughtful, and deeply intentional. From the entrance itself, you sense that this place is meant to be experienced slowly. So, to visit this Sanctuary of Truth, at least you should have 3 to 4 hours of time. If you have more time, then it is best, but minimum 3 to 4 hours to see properly and thoroughly each and every corner of it. After purchasing the ticket, we have to stand here in the queue. So for English, for different languages, so they have a time slot. So in that time slot, they will allow you to go inside. Now we will know the history and origin of the Santury of Truth. The Santury of Truth was initiated in 1981 by Thai businessman named Lake Biryaphant, the same visionary behind the Erewhon Museum, an ancient city in Thailand. His dream was not to build a monument for fame or profit, but to create a structure that would preserve ancient philosophies and traditional craftsmanship for the future generations. He believed that modern society was becoming overly dependent on technology and material success, forgetting the moral values, spiritual understanding, and harmony with nature. The Century of Truth was his response to that concern. He wanted a place that reminded humanity of the importance of wisdom, virtue, and the respect for all forms of life. Even after his death, the construction continues exactly as he intended. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Century of Truth is that it is built entirely from the wood, including teak wood, ironwood, and other durable types. There are no metal nails used anywhere in the structure. Instead, they have used the Thai joinery techniques such as wooden pegs. This method is not just symbolic, it is practical. The structure is designed to last hundreds of years, and damaged section can be replaced without affecting the rest of the building. It is a living architecture, constantly evolving, repaired, and refined. Watching craftsmen at work here is like stepping back in time. Using chisel, hammers, and hand tools, they carve figures with extraordinary detail, turning blocks of wood into gods, dancers, animals, philosophical symbols, and many more. The Century of Truth is divided into four main wings, each representing a different philosophical tradition. These wings face the four cardinal directions and symbolize universal human beliefs. Before going inside the Sanctuary of Truth, first we visited how these persons are making beautiful designs of God, dancer, and many more. They are constantly working. Now let's know about the East Wing. The East Wing represents Confucian philosophy, focusing on morality, respect, and social harmony. The carving has emphasized family values, and ethical leadership. You will see different figures representing teachers, students, parents, and rulers, all connected through the idea that a balanced society begins with moral individuals. This section highlights discipline, education, and responsibility. This message is very clear. Knowledge without the virtue is incomplete. The West Wing reflects Taoist philosophy, which emphasizes harmony with nature, balance, and flow of life. The carving here feels more fluid and organic. Figures appear to merge with animals, plants, and natural elements. This wing teaches acceptance, simplicity, and the idea that humans are not separate from nature but part of it. The carving encourages visitors to let go of ego and live in the balance with the world around them. In the North Wing, it is dedicated to the Hindu belief, filled with powerful deities like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and their various avatars. This section feels grand and dramatic, with towering figures symbolizing creation, preservation, and destruction. The carving here explore the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. They remind visitors that destruction is not an end but a necessary part of renewal. This wing is rich in symbolism and energy, reflecting the complexity of existence. The south wing represents Buddhist philosophy, focusing on enlightenment, compassion, and inner peace. The carving here are calm and meditative. You will see different scenes of Buddha's life, meditation postures, and representation of suffering and liberation. This wing emphasizes self awareness and understanding that true happiness comes from within, not from material life. At the center of Santury of Truth is a vast hall that unites all four philosophies. This space symbolizes the universe itself. The towering central spire represents the divine wisdom, while the surrounding carvings depict the humanity's place within the cosmic order. Standing here surrounded by layers of wood carvings stretching upward, you feel incredibly small yet deeply connected. The design encourages reflection, reminding visitors that despite cultural difference, human beliefs often share the same core values. Here you can see they are showing how they have joined all the woods to make the beautiful temple. For each group, they will provide a guide who will explain everything thoroughly. Every carving in Sanctuary of Truth carries meaning. Gods, humans, animals, mythical creatures, and celestial beings all coexist within this structure. Even the smallest figure contributes to the larger philosophical message. Animals symbolize instinct and natural forces. Human represents choice and morality. Deities represents wisdom and cosmic order. Together they tell the story of existence, responsibility and balance. It is impossible to take everything in during one visit. Each return reveals the new details, new expressions, and new interpretations. Walking through the Sanctuary of Truth is not rushed. Visitors are guided through the different sections, often accomplished by explanation that helps decode the symbolism. The sound of waves outside and the scents of wood create a peaceful atmosphere. You may also see craftsmen actively carving, reminding you that this is not finished monument but a living one. The fact that construction continues adds to its authenticity and depth. Outside the main structure, there are gardens, viewpoints, and cultural performances that adds to the experience without distracting from the core message. The Sanctuary of Truth is not about promoting one religion or belief system. It is about reminding humanity of shared values, respect, wisdom, compassion, and harmony with nature. In a world driven by speed, screens, and consumption, this place asks visitors to slow down and think. It challenges a modern priorities and invites reflection on what truly matters. If you are new to our channel, go ahead and subscribe it, like this video and share it with your friends and family. Do watch till the end of this video to know each and every details about Sanctuary of Truth. So this whole journey our guide has explained thoroughly. Please continue watching till the end of this video to know each and every details.
Alright, so the gaps we carry tied with the Thai traditional culture. The first one there is Thai folk plays. In the past, we used what we had in nature to create a game. Like for example, where we are using some banana tree to make a big horse, coconut shell to walk, and cat fighting. The second Thai tradition is the Thai rice farmer. Because in the past, most of the Thai are rice farmers. They start from burning the rice, gathering for growing the rice, and praying for the rain. Actually, they also do cat parade here because they believe that cat has magic power to release the rain. Okay, moving on to the next side here, everybody. Let me share a balcony with the most beautiful spot for taking pictures. Let's open there. That is facing cabin or real balcony. It is used for granting the public audience session. Decorated with a picture of Buran at the jar. Inside are the branches of flowers and leaves, which refers to wealth and creativity. And everybody, this is also the most beautiful spot for taking pictures. Later on after the tour, you stand up there and somebody will take photo of you down here. It's really nice. You look like a real king, like the king and the queen. The only sacrifices is one of you will go down here to take photo of you. So don't forget to come back to the park. At any time, and make sure. Who swims against the social trend to find the truth of life inside a museum? So everybody, let's all discover and explore the seven truth of life inside. So let's go up there and please be careful what you style. Let's go up in here. Just like this. Just like that, you guys want to Alright, go inside everybody, go inside, this way, this way. Come inside please, come inside. Alright, please come inside, come inside, come inside, come inside. Alright, so inside everybody, inside. Alright, Alright, go inside everybody, go inside please, go inside, go inside please, go inside. Take it from this side, take it out. On the outside. Hindi side, look like, look lang, hay, came from. So this whole here was we came from, what religion you are believing. We are all the same and compounded with these four basic elements such as earth. Earth in our body could be our physical body, like earth in inside our body, skin, and bones. The second one there is the elements of water, which is also known as liquid. So in our body, it could be all the liquid things that we have, like our sweat, tears, urine, and plasma. The third one there is the elements of fire. So in our body, it could be our body temperature, energy, and emotion. And lastly, that is the elements of wind. So in our body, it could be the gas and oxygen that we have. So everybody, this four elements here made us human, balanced and equal, which is the first to the life. So everyone deserves the same treat and respect because we are all the same human. Okay, so this is the first one here. And again, later on after the tour, you can still come back in this part, take more pictures until 6 o'clock in the evening. But for the meantime, let's continue the tour to the next part there. Don't worry, inside the museum, we're going to explore about 20 to 25 minutes only. And after that, it's your free time already. Yeah, she's done over there. Our life cycle from we born to die, we rely with nature. Without nature, we cannot survive. No matter what life status we have, rich or poor, every one of us are the same. We rely with nature. The first caption there, the woman and the man, represent our parents who gave us birth, take care of us, and teach us to be a good person. That parent sculpture there represents the beginning of human life. Down here, that is the Mother Earth, or internationally called Mediterranean. She's the symbol of Earth where we can find food and accommodation. In front of us there, that is the sun, gave us the light, represent to the God's Son figure. In the corner, that is the moon, bring us high tide, low tide, or the sea levels. So overall, in this one here, indicates how the nature importantly. And later on after the tour, back in this part, we have a calendar in there where you can find out which planet, animal symbol, or which day you were born. Okay, but for the meantime, let's move on to the third truth of life, the center of the museum. Let's all go together this way, everybody. third truth of life, God's center of the museum is the place where the Buddha's relics are enshrined. And it shows the concept of we are born to die so that nobody can escape from death. Whether we
There,
like it or
Buddha's
not,
relics
every
are
one of us, one day, we're gonna live into this world. However, the only thing that we can left into this world is we either create good or bad to the other people. So you might be wondering why the ceiling up there is empty while around there are 40 decorated. So that wonder is empty because it means that when we are born, we came into this world empty-handed. And when we die, we cannot take anything that we have right now in this world as well. So that reminds us the emptiness of our life. And the relics of the Buddha there looked unendured, or Buddha,
Buddha
they could
Indian
not
pala
escape
hilal.
from death as well. However, what they left into this world is their philosophies of life to follow. So again, later on after the tour, you can also come back in this part, take a look with the relics of the Buddha. You can pay respect as the locals do. All you have to do is just remove your shoes, slipper, or sandals before you go up there. Okay? Next, let me show the fort. Let's go outside, everybody. Alright, so everybody, you can sit down if you want. Alright, so we here. Here guys, we got a very beautiful spot for taking pictures. Don't forget to come back there later on. So this is the fourth truth of life here, the great example of people who left good things into this world. Even though we left into this world hundreds of years, but their goodness and philosophies of life still impact many of us nowadays. First great example there, that is Avalokiteshvara Severa. And right there, that is Eva and not just we. They are a great example of people who overcome from negative emotions such as anger, greed, and hatred. Next one there is Lao Tzu. He's the ancient Chinese philosopher and the father of Buddhism, which is also known as Yin Yang. He represents nature balance, that if we can balance the nature and our living, we will receive happiness. The most favorite one there is Confucius. He's the ancient Chinese philosopher and the founder of the politician. He represents respect others, loving others, self-discipline, and humanity. And one is golden rule which we can interpret that what we do not wish for ourselves, do not do unto others. And next side there is one yin. The opposite side there is passion, well time. Okay? So everybody, these are some of the example of the people that have good things into this world. And here in Thailand, they also have one that I'm going to show you to the next part there. So let's move on to the other side. Okay, let's get started, everybody. So this is the last great example that I'm going to show you. So I guess most of us here recognize it, right? She's the former king of Thailand, His Majesty Pumipon Adeli the Liberator, the Word, the father of the king brother. So as we can see, the founder itself of this museum has no statue in here, but rather it has. Because the founder of this museum was so grateful of all the things that he had done for the Thai people. Because he sacrificed all his life to improve the quality of life of Thai people. He also supported every religion, including over 7 years as a family. So everybody, these are some of the examples of people who left good things into this world, including the fourth, which is their life purpose. So what about? So the fifth truth of life, we are going to explore what is our life purpose. Each of us, we have different life purpose, and no one can tell you what is yours or what is mine. However, we just hope that through this story of self-development around the outer columns here will guide us to find our life purpose somehow. Let's start on that column there. Avoiding environment full of drugs and violence. Representing another reason walking away from these people who are using drugs. So if we are surrounded with this kind of society or environment, then it might influence us to do the same thing. So it's better to avoid it. Next example here, initiating good things by not postponing.
Kana mummy dialogue lagu sih.
Respect people who prefer to help others than those people who choose to take advantage. Represent your group of people paying respect to this elder who are some kind and generous according to their faces, or the saying says there, respect those who deserve it, not those who demand it. And next says here, surround yourself with people who empower you to become a better person. Represent your group of people with a smiling face, which means they are defines their happiness. Alright, give more example here, everybody. Let's use it. Up here. Everybody, this is right. Okay, so in that column layer, thinking how much we have before spending our money. Otherwise, it will cause us suffering. Represent your group of people growing fruits and vegetables instead of buying, so that is the great way to decrease their expenses. And this side here, learning is a treasure that will follow to their owner everywhere. Represent Chinese man reading a book, which is the symbol of a great learner. Alright, okay, so that column layer, being polite and saying good things to the other people, represent to the woman with a smiling face talking to the other, which represent her politeness. And below, taking care of parents who support us and teach us to be a good person. Represent to the daughter, providing food to her sick father and this man carrying a sick mother who cannot walk. That one layer reminds us of the sacrifices of our parents when we are kids. So when they get older, it's our paying back time as well to take care of them. And that's the example here. So next column layer, taking care of children, teach them to be a good person and providing education is what the parents are responsible for. As well as taking care of partner is a great way to create a lot of money. Represent the wife providing for her husband and the husband taking care of his pregnant wife, which is the symbol of how the marriage couple should treat each other. So everybody, these are some of the examples of life purpose in which we want to be in the future. Next, I would like to show the six truths of life, the two opposite sides of the society, the good and the bad side. So everybody, we're gonna do one more round. Are you still okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate you all for not leaving me alone yet. Don't worry, just 8 minutes with me. We're done already, okay? Let's start on this one. The reason of establishing the heart there is we want to reflect how our society could be if we do good things to the other people, if we follow the fifth truth of life, and how our society if we ignore them. First column here, that is the society full of blame. Those people who never admit the mistake and never say sorry for the bad. We can see two crush of the boat, but instead of helping each other, they are still arguing, fighting, and blaming. And up there, those children ask here, a society full of apology and forgiveness. We can see the same situation, two crushing of the boat, but here we can see the difference. They're lending in, they're helping each other. Alright? Next example here, everybody. Let's get started. That is the society lack of appreciation. Those people who are ungrateful and unthankful to their supporter, and we can see up there that man who took everything to nature but they did not give back. So if they keep doing that, there is nothing left for the future generation. While the opposite side, a society full of gratitude. Those people who are grateful and thankful to their supporter, and we can see up there, they are taking care as well of nature by replanting again. Alright, 3 more examples there, everybody, before we move on to the next one. Okay, let's get aside here. Okay, right here. Society full of selfishness. Represent to the rich people who have a lot of food to eat, but they do not share to these poor people who are seems to be hungry. And this man here, who ignored to help these 2 girls falling into the river. So actually they're asking for help, but he's just not clear. He's just sitting prettily and never care other people. While the opposite side, a society full of generosity. We can see a group of people helping each other pulling the cart from the pit, and this man saving the dog falling into the river. And then get back over there. That is the society full of arrogance or violence. We can see the strong man fighting to the other people, which is the picture of disordered society. While the opposite side, a society full of humility and politeness. We can see a group of people paying respect to the elder using the traditional way in Thailand they call why. So everywhere, anywhere in Thailand, you will see how polite Thai people are. You will always see them paying respect with you with the why. So everybody, these are the two opposite side of the society, the good and the bad side. So hopefully, we will find everybody. Let me share the last part for 2 minutes, and after that, alright, so everybody, just wait for a while. I will not bring you down there anymore. But don't worry, there is only one exit, so you will pass by there later as well, okay? So that is the sabing to the blind, the family room, the father, mother, which we know that family is our first teacher, first friend, first care, and first society. And when we say about the word family, it can be our biological parents or the people that we love and care, like our friends, colleagues, pets, we can consider them family as well. So this parent sculpture here reminds us of the sacrifices of our parents who gave us birth, take care of us, provide us education, teach us to be a good person, protects us from the bad people, support us to get a job, support our marriage life, and lastly, our parents who ensure that our future will be good. Both of them passed away already about 24 years ago, but the legacy still continued to the new generation. And I would like to share the last message of the founder is that we cannot change the world, but what we can change? Ourselves. So everybody, this is the end of my turn here, but before I let you go around, let me give you something. Just wait for a while. Don't do yet, alright? Okay. Let me walk around and give you all this. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Thanks. Is very, very important to us, especially to me. So I encourage each of you to please recognize that book part of the tour. Check it out right here. We have some description written below as well which part of the museum located at. Okay? And if you appreciate the service of a tour, you might consider supporting the team.
After the tour got over, we wrote our beautiful comment and thoughts about this Sanctuary of Truth. So here we saw Lord Buddha's relics. I can say this is the must visit place. If you have any plan to go to Thailand, then don't miss the Sanctuary of Truth in Pattaya. Even they made this beautiful lift that is also made up of complete wood. So whoever will come in the wheelchair, so they can use this beautiful lift. Sanctuary of Truth is more than a destination. It is a statement, a reminder that human creativity, belief, and craftsmanship can transcend the time. Built entirely of wood, shaped by philosophy, and sustained by generations of artisans. It stands as a powerful symbol of humanity's search for meaning. If you are visiting Pattaya, this is not just a place you should skip. It is not about taking photos, it is about experiencing the ideas carved into reality. Whether you come for art, history, spirituality, or curiosity, you leave with something deeper. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey through the Sanctuary of Truth. If you have enjoyed the exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next adventure. If you like to watch different other video of Thailand, then you can go and watch from the Thailand playlist. So there is a separate playlist, so more than hundreds of videos are uploaded. You can go and watch whenever you are free. After visiting the Sanctuary of Truth, we stayed back to the open complex where several restaurants and food options were available. After walking and visiting this beautiful place, we had our lunch at one of their restaurants. And the food quality was absolutely amazing, and the taste wise it was super amazing. Even in this open area, you can see many monuments. It was very nice to see near the Sanctuary of Truth, to see the beautiful sea and have our lunch. It was really a great experience which we will remember for a lifetime. So they have different options for both vegetarian and non-vegetarian. So you can select any one of the item which you like. If you are planning to visit Thailand, Pattaya is a must visit place, and Sanctuary of the Truth, don't miss it. You should visit and you should experience this beautiful place. Even if you are not planning, then that's okay. You can still experience through this video the beautiful Sanctuary of Truth.